Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Well, I am very excited about today's video because I am going to be sharing with you my very favorite drugstore beauty products. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you skincare, body care, and hair care. And I am including two dermatologist-founded brands, Prequel and Remedy, because you can get both of those brands now at Target. And I have some products from both of those brands that have become holy grail status for me, so I had to include them. So I've got a lot to share with you today, so let's not waste any more time. We are going to jump into body care first because I have been doing something for the last 3 months that I think is the very best thing I have done for my body skin in a very long time, and I'm so excited to share it with you. All right, so the first product we are going to start with is one of my newer holy grails from Prequel. And this is the Multi-Acid Milk Peel AHA Exfoliating Solution. This has 15% glycolic acid, phytic, malic, mandelic, lactic acid, enzymes, and squalane. Now, this product here is marketed to be used for the face, but I have to tell you, with my sensitive skin, it's just a little too spicy to use on my face. But I have been using this on my body for the past 3 months, and I swear the skin on my legs has not looked this firm and good in a very long time. Now, because this contains 15% glycolic acid, and glycolic acid is a very small molecule, so it penetrates deeply into your skin, and with leave-on products, it is shown to help produce more collagen and elastin, which I think is what we're all looking for, is firmer skin. And using this on my body, I have absolutely seen firmer skin. But I can't tell you enough on the improvement I have seen in just the firmness of my legs. My legs, the coloring is looking better. And I'm in love with this product. So I do use this product just about 3 times a week is what I find is really helping my skin. I'm so happy with how the skin on my arms and legs is looking after using this for 3 months. I absolutely love this Prequel multi-acid peel. As I said earlier, this one has become holy grail status for me. The next body product that I wanted to share with you is the Naturium, the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash. And I love this for shaving my legs. I will take a squirt of this into my hands in the shower, and I will rub my hands together to develop like a really thick lather. It feels almost like a very light shaving cream when you really emulsify it in your hands. And then I will apply it over my legs, and then I shave. And because of the oil in this body wash, it is so hydrating for using for shaving, but you can also obviously just use this as a body wash. But the way I really like to use it is for shaving my legs. And I was worried when I first purchased this that because there is oil in this body wash that it might make the shower floor slippery, and it does not. So I was very happy about that. But this is a wonderful body wash for dry skin. I absolutely love this one. So the next products I wanted to share with you are scented body washes. I love this one for shaving my legs, but there is not a scent in it. And if you are like me and you really enjoy fragrant body washes while you are in the shower, just to enjoy that experience, these are a couple of my favorites that I love to use, and they just make your shower experience just a little more pleasurable. I am a fan of the Saltair body washes. This is the Santal Bloom one, which is a really warm scent that I enjoy in the winter time. I don't have it currently. I'll put up a picture. Their pink one, I believe it's Pink Beach. It is tropical and lovely and just a great one for the summertime. And then I also am using this right now from Dove, and this is one of their limited scents that they come out seasonally, and this is Marshmallow Warm Vanilla, and this just smells heavenly if you love vanilla fragrances like I do. And I will say that in the wintertime, I tend to gravitate more towards the Dove body washes because I find these really hydrating. I have very dry skin all over my body, and I love how moisturizing the Dove body washes are. Because if you are a fragrance person, just having that little time in the shower where you can just surround yourself with a lovely smelling fragrance, I think it's just a great way to start the day. And these two brands are two of my favorites. The next body product that I wanted to share with you is the Naturium. This is the Urea 5% Body Serum. And this is a really unique product because I kind of use this two ways. First off, it's a very thin texture. It's not as thick as some of your body lotions and body creams. And that is what makes it great because it's a great layering serum. How I tend to use this in the winter time is when my skin is extremely dry. I will apply this first on my arms and legs, and then I will go over it with a thicker, heavier moisturizer just to kind of seal it all in. And it is great if you have dry skin. And then also in the summertime, if you really need just a light moisturizer, this is great for that as well because it is so light, it absorbs so quickly that in the summertime on the really hot, humid days, this can be one that I just apply and that is all that I need. So if you've never tried a body serum before and you have really dry skin, this is one I could definitely recommend. Now, speaking of thicker moisturizers, this one from Prequel is their Barrier Therapy Skin Protectant Cream. And in here, there is colloidal oatmeal. I hope I'm saying that right. I've heard it pronounced different ways, but I've always said colloidal oatmeal. But anyways, there is colloidal oatmeal in this cream. So if your skin is ever red and irritated and dry and just uncomfortable, this is the type of lotion that works so well for me. Now, I bought this and was using it on my body, but I have to tell you that the last probably 2 months, I have been using this on my face as a face moisturizer as well. And it is unscented, and it does say on the Prequel website that you can use this on your face or body. But I had such dry, flaky patches all over my face basically, and my tried and true moisturizers were just not helping it. So I have been using this and it is amazing for clearing up the dry skin, just really soothing your skin. It's wonderful if you have rosacea. And I can use this day and night. And you might think like, how can you apply a thick barrier cream and then put makeup on? I'm inserting a little video footage just showing you that I have applied this and then my makeup on top. It works beautifully under makeup. My makeup lasts all day. It doesn't break it up, but my skin is not dry. So if you like the thicker, richer creams, you've got dry, sensitive skin, this is a great one. Now, this one was gifted to me from Prequel a couple of months ago, and I've fallen in love with this one as well. This is their Barrier Therapy Rich Skin Protectant Cream. And once again, there is the colloidal oatmeal in here, but this one here is just a thicker, richer texture than the regular barrier cream. So if your skin is really dry, really irritated, and you just want something really comforting to put on, this is going to be something that you would be interested in for sure. And I have to tell you that when I always thought of barrier creams before these two, I always thought of like very thick, heavy, occlusive, not very pleasant to use products. That is not what these products are at all. These are just like the most comforting, moisturizing creams. So for my dry skin this winter, I've just been leaning into both of these. Excellent, just depending on if you want one that's not as rich and a little richer. These are both fabulous ones from Prequel. So the Prequel barrier creams that I just showed you are those workhorses that just really moisturize, calm your skin. They're fabulous. But sometimes I am looking for fragrance in my body lotions as well. I love to surround myself with things that smell nice, so sometimes I just really want a lovely scented body lotion. And I have fallen in love with this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Tahitian Vanilla. I've been using this for a couple months now, and if you like a vanilla fragrance body lotion, You are going to love this. It is not overly sweet. It just has like a great balance of warmth and sweetness. And it is so incredibly affordable. I think this bottle is less than $7. And I also love to layer this like under different vanilla scented fragrances. If you are into doing that, it's a great base for any vanilla based fragrances that you want to put on top of it, and you will smell so wonderful all day. If you like that as well and you love a vanilla fragrance, you are going to be crazy about this Tahitian vanilla from Palmer's. It is really moisturizing, but yeah, you just get to enjoy the scent of it. It is so, so good. All right, so now we are going to move on to skincare, and we're going to start with a couple of cleansers that I absolutely love. And my longtime viewers will know that I fell in love with this Prequel Gleanser a couple of years ago, and it has been the only thing I have used for probably the last 2 years. If you have dry skin and you also do like a cleanser that lathers up, I am old school and I like a cleanser that lathers. It just makes me feel like my skin is clean, but of course you don't want anything that is stripping or drying because I do have very dry skin. Tried this the first time, and because it is made up of 50% glycerin, it is just so hydrating for your skin, so calming. It is a huge container that will last you forever. It's a really, really great cleanser. And I have loved this for the past 2 years, and I still do love this cleanser from Prequel. But very recently, Remedy gifted me one of their cleansers, and this is the Rich Cream to Foam Cleanser for dry skin. And I have to be honest with you that this one here has taken top spot. My Prequel Gleanser has been moved into my shower, and this is the one that I have by my sink that I've been using every night. This is also a foaming cleanser, but it's a really rich foam where it is not the least bit stripping at all. And like I said, I have really dry skin, so I like that foaming, but I cannot have that tight feeling afterwards and never get that when using the Remedy cleanser. It just leaves your skin feeling just like moisturized and calm and just ready for any skincare or whatever you put on top of it. I use this as a second cleanse. I feel my skin is very clean. There's no residue. There's no makeup. Absolutely love this. And I think one of the reasons that this has taken a top spot is that I realize sometimes with the Prequel Gleanser, it does take a little bit more rinsing to remove this from your skin, whereas this, it just really rinses away so easily, and I love how my skin feels afterwards. But honestly, if you have dry skin, I can highly recommend both of these cleansers. They're both really big bottles at great price points, so they will last you a very long time. So if you're like me and you've got dry skin and you like a lathering cleanser, both of these are really great ones that I could recommend. The next skincare product that I wanted to talk about is, no surprise, it is from Prequel, and this is another one of my holy grail skincare products. This is the Multi-Quench Plumping Hydration Serum. And obviously I have said it many times in this video, I have really dry skin. But I have to be honest with you that some just hyaluronic acid serums that I have tried for my skin, I felt have really not done much for me. Because this one is a lot of glycerin in here, and whatever the formulation of this is, it is just an instant gratification product. Do not underestimate what a really good hydrating serum can do for us older ladies, because it just really plumps out your skin. It can smooth out some fine lines and wrinkles, and it really just helps to make you look instantly better. And that is what I find every single time I use this serum. It just applies and sinks into your skin so quickly. It's not the least bit sticky or tacky, which some hyaluronic acid serums that I've used do feel that like sticky, tacky feeling. This does not do that at all. It just soaks in so lovely. It layers under your moisturizer and sunscreen, and it helps to keep my skin like comfortable all day long. So if you've never tried the Prequel Multi-Quench, I absolutely love it. It's one of my holy grail status skincare items, and I'm always so glad that the big bottle here, under $30, it lasts me a long time because I think it's 2 pumps that I use from this every time I use it. Cannot say enough good things about the Prequel Multi-Quench Serum. It's definitely a favorite. And now sticking with Prequel, I wanted to share a Retinaldehyde serum that they make. And this is their Retinal Renew, and I have the 0.2% Retinaldehyde gel. This one actually comes in 2 strengths, the 0.1% and the 0.2%. I got the 0.2% because I've actually been using prescription tretinoin on my face since I started at 52, so 6 years now. And I can use that most of the time on my face with pretty little irritation. But this winter, maybe because my skin got so dry that I was kind of backing off using tretinoin as much as I used to, and I would sub this in instead. And this is a great retinaldehyde serum that is also going to be gentle. If you've got sensitive skin, this is a great one to probably start with because they do have other really hydrating, skin-loving ingredients in this formula that just make it so comfortable to put onto your skin. Great price point for really effective products. And everyone, I think, should have a retinol product in their skincare routine because it's really going to help you see results. And if you haven't been able to find one that was gentle and non-irritating, this one from Prequel may be one that you would want to try because I think it checks all those boxes. Now, talking about another anti-aging retinol product, this is the Remedy for Healthy Aging. And I have to tell you that I recently went on vacation with my husband, and this was the one product that I took for my nighttime skincare routine. I'm gonna put up over here all of the wonderful ingredients that are in this anti-aging cream. Remedy is really becoming known as a brand that is just going to stack their products with the best anti-aging ingredients, and this one is no exception to that. And I also think if you've never had retinols or retinaldehyde products, and this would be a great product, a one and done. If you don't like to fuss with a lot of steps in your skincare routine, I think this product at night and consistently, you could see some really great results with the great ingredients that are in here. So I do swap this in some nights instead of my tretinoin, and my skin really agrees with it. It doesn't get irritated, and I love all of the fabulous ingredients that are in here. So love the Remedy for Healthy Aging. It's really this brand has really impressed me as well. If you haven't tried anything from Remedy, this might be one you would want to look into trying. It's a really great product. Now, another product for Remedy that I wanted to share is the Remedy for Dry Lips. And now this is a lip treatment that I use every night before I go to bed. I have never really been a person that likes the little containers of lip treatment where you have to dig your finger in, and they are also very highly scented. They have different flavors, scents. I don't like that. I love a tube application, and I also love fragrance-free, and this is fragrance-free as well. Now, in this lip treatment, there are peptides and other really hydrating ingredients. And I have said before on my channel that this is the only lip treatment I have ever applied to my lips at night where I wake up and I can still feel it on my lips. My lips are not dry in the morning. I absolutely love this product. I swear by it. I don't get the really chapped lips like I used to years ago, and I think it has a lot to do with applying this every night. If you've got really dry lips, you don't like those scented products, you don't like digging your finger into a container to put it on, this is what you're going to be wanting to check out because it is absolutely fabulous for dry lips. All right, so now we are moving on to Neutrogena because I do have a couple of favorite skincare products from them that I love, and the first being the Collagen Bank Moisturizer. This moisturizer in here contains a micropeptide, which is supposed to be delivered deeper into your skin to help repair your collagen, and it also does contain bakuchiol as well as other really hydrating ingredients. So when I use this moisturizer, I do use this in the daytime underneath a sunscreen. I know they make a version of this that has a sunscreen in it. Now, to me, this is one of those products that, yes, it is just a great moisturizer. I find this is really good for dry skin. It hasn't been enough for me this winter, but I know in the fall and in the warmer months, this is great. It's all I need. But I also feel like I'm getting extra with this moisturizer. The fact that it's got the micropeptide and the bakuchiol, I feel as if, yes, you're getting hydration and moisture for your skin, but you're also getting some anti-aging as well. So love this Collagen Bank moisturizer from Neutrogena. It's a really great one. Another moisturizer I love from Neutrogena is their Hydroboost, but this is the water cream. Now, if you've got dry skin, you want to make sure you look for the water cream and not the water gel. This one is for drier skin. It's a little bit thicker, it's a little bit richer, but it's also that texture that just seems to completely melt right into your skin. This is a moisturizer that I absolutely love to use in the summertime because it is light, but yet it's great for dry skin, but it soaks in immediately. It leaves your skin with a pretty fresh looking glow. It's also great under makeup. So this is one I have not used in a few months because, like I said, this is a moisturizer that I reach for in the summer months when it is hot and my skin is not quite as dry. And in the hot summer months, I don't like applying like thick, rich creams. I want something that will moisturize my dry skin, but doesn't feel heavy. And this never feels heavy, but my skin never feels dry either when I'm using this. So if you've never tried the water cream version of this and you have dry skin and you like a lighter moisturizer, this is one you would want to check out. It is really a good one too. The next product that is a tried and true holy grail product for me is the CeraVe. This is the hydrating toner. This is a staple that will always be in my skincare routine because if you ever just need an extra hydration step, that just is not sticky but soaks in immediately. It has those ceramides that help your skin barrier. It's one of those not sexy but works so great products. I absolutely love this toner, love the price point, and like I said, it is a staple in my skincare routine. The next skincare product I wanted to share with you is a favorite, and you will be able to see that because the bottle is almost empty. This is the L'Oréal Revitalift, the 2.5% hyaluronic acid and caffeine eye serum. And you can see I am almost done with this. But this I swear by for using on those mornings when I wake up and my eyes are just like a little bit puffier than normal for whatever reason. I don't use this every day, and I tend to use it just on those mornings where my eyes do look puffy. But I tell you, when they do look that way, this I think helps immensely to just like depuff them and make them look better. I love the little metal bead application because it feels really nice when you're applying it. And I also feel like when you are applying it, and if you apply it just going outward, it's almost like a little lymphatic drainage massage that you're doing under your eyes, and that probably helps as well. Now, I will tell you that the color of this serum does change. I think it's just because it's touching your skin and going back into the bottle. But I first heard about this product on the Dr. Shaw and Dr. Maxwell's channel, Dr. Lee, here on YouTube. And apparently they had talked to L'Oréal, and L'Oréal did test that applying this to skin and back into this bottle, I don't know how many times they did it, but it is completely safe and there is nothing that is going to harm you, even though the color of the serum does change. I do wish that they just would make a smaller bottle of this because this does last me forever. I mean, I can't even remember when I purchased this, but I'm almost done. But I will definitely be buying it again because it's really just a great like depuffing eye serum. I do find it that it's not hydrating enough for my really dry under eyes. So the days that I use this, I do have to put a more moisturizing eye cream over it. But love this for depuffing. So if you've ever had problems with like the puffiness of your eyes, this is a really great product to look into. I absolutely love it, and I will be repurchasing this one soon. All right, friends, we are almost done, and I am moving on to hair care, and I've only got a few of those products to share with you. And I have to tell you that all three of these products are Abby Young recommendations. And if you are not familiar with Abby's channel here on YouTube, I will link it below because I swear she has really great hair videos, and you just have to look at the hair on her head to know that she knows what she is talking about. And this is the Pantene, this is the Pro-V Volume and Body Shampoo. And Abby recommends this as just a great clarifying shampoo, and I would have to agree with that. You can see I am almost done with this bottle. But this is just one of those shampoos that if you just feel like you're a little sweaty from working out, or maybe you've used like more hairspray or something than usual, as a first cleanse in the shower, this is a great shampoo. It doesn't strip or dry out my hair, but I feel it does a really great job in cleaning it. I will be honest with you though, that when I am going to be using my K18 and I want to make sure my hair is super clean, this is not the one that I use for that case. I've got a couple of other higher end clarifying shampoos that I use before K18 that I think work better for really clarifying your hair. But if you just need just a really good cleanse for your hair at an extremely affordable price, you cannot beat this Pantene Pro-V Volume Shampoo. It's really good. The next Abby Young recommendation, and one that I absolutely love and swear by, this is the Dove Intensive Repair 10-in-1 Serum Mask. Initially, I had bought the Bond Strength version of this, and watching Abby's channel, she had recommended this one for finer, thinner hair, that you're still getting that strengthening and that bond repair, but in like a little bit lighter formula for fine hair, and I have found that true. I do love this intensive repair one. And one of the things I've said before that I love so much about this mask is that you only have to leave this on 1 minute in the shower to get that like deep conditioning treatment. And I love that because I don't know about you, but there are days when, you know, I don't want to stand there for 5 to 10 minutes while a mask is working. So I love that this is 1 minute. I will be honest, this is not my favorite like scent. I wish that it smelled differently, but because I really like what it does for my hair, I don't let that bother me. So this is an excellent hair mask, especially if you've got fine, thin hair like I do. And to wrap up hair care, this is a favorite product that I've been using that Abby recommended, and this is the OGX, this is the Nourishing Coconut Oil Weightless Hydrating Oil Mist. And if you are not putting oil on the ends of your hair before you shampoo, I would really encourage you to try it. I think you will notice a huge difference in the breakage, the split ends of your hair. It really is miraculous what it does. Just applying this to mid-length to end, like at least 20 minutes before you're going to shampoo. Although sometimes I will even put this in at night and just do like a loose braid and sleep in it all night and then shampoo in the morning. But adding this oil treatment prior to shampoo has made a huge difference in the health of my hair and making it look like just healthier and thicker and better. I swear by this now, and I'm a convert to oiling my hair before shampooing. It really has made a huge difference in the health of my hair. So that is it, friends. Those are all of my favorite drugstore beauty products. I really hope that this video could be helpful, and I would love to hear in the comments some of your favorite drugstore products. Please go ahead and share that. So friends, thank you again for taking a little time out of your day to spend with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Bye.